Hi guys, welcome back, Marius here, and today we have Outer Worlds, and let me explain you perks and give you some additional information that probably, well, not probably, it's not written there and you can misunderstand, what I did, so you don't have to experience and be like, oh, come on, it's not working like that. So I'll give you my, of course, opinions and also explain why and what was chosen. Okay, this what I'm currently showing you set up perks. This is the final level. You can see this is end game, so you will not start with this. You will need gradually go there, but I will give you my opinions and what to pick and what definitely not to pick. All right, for example, this is, as I mentioned already in my tips and tricks, is absolutely the worst and last thing you want to pick. All right, but let's start with the important crucial things I would definitely suggest and explain you. There are a lot of perks that are life improving, right, but doesn't give a lot of game changing things, but there are something that is, for example, I will start, and I think it was my first to pick, high maintenance. Why? Because from this first encounter with anyone, any enemy, either you shoot or you take damage. Both of them, basically, you lose durability. So this will change through your game all the time. And why it is important? Not because it's hard to repair or something, but if you break down weapons to get those parts for repairs, you can't sell them. So that directly impacts your income, your money. The less you need to worry about durability, the more you can sell. Simple as that. Next point I would go was actually pack mule. There's something similar like in Fallout 76. You will carry a lot of things, and then if you have to travel back or sell often and go back and back and back, for example, you started with little strength, this changes your gameplay and during one selling moment to another immensely. This is definitely, I'd say, second pick right away. Third pick is something you need to consider for yourself. I picked this extra XP because I knew I was going to play with companions. If you want to be lone wolf, then instead you probably pick lone wolf. Simple as that. You get extra damage because you know this also basically with any encounter you will have, this is what you will receive. All right, so one of these. The rest of the points are, well, basically just life improvement. This one is sprinting speed. Why I picked sprint speed, not walking speed? Because in this game there is no stamina. You don't lose stamina, so there's no point of you walking anywhere. Well, just if you're sneaking, but then you are crouching, that's again different story. But in general, you will be running all the time. So running, that changes quite a lot. But this is life improvements point, all right? Then recharge rate for tactical time dilation is again something you just need to wait more, or basically in between fights you have to wait a little bit more, or during the fights but those fights they will not last as long to use many times this time dilation. So this is good to have, but doesn't change as much, right? What does change then is definitely you want to pick up first is you have the total amount, how long this time slowing effect is. That for every counter when you hit slow time, you will have more of that. This is definitely first pick, all right? But you need 5 points in general to move on to the next tier. So first, I will not change, because if I take out 5 points, everything will here be gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was my choice. Don't go with negotiator right away, because you will not purchase things right away. There's no need. You will find everything from the loot, all right? This you will pick up later when you get something better in the tier, because first and the most important, I'd say, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever points you pick in the first tier, is in second tier right away, grab the snake oil salesman. That was the most important. Why? Because with this perk, you sell things with better prices. And you will be selling fucking everything. Mods, weapons, melee, the same stupid consumables. Whenever you get this perk that heals you after you kill, your health in general regenerates after a fight. If you're not killed in the fight, your health just comes back just like that. You need to specifically go down below average too. So you will be selling everything, and most of the money will come through here. So this, whenever you pick this changes the game, because you can purchase then weapons, upgrades, whatever you want. All right, so this is important. And why it is important? The sooner you pick, the more you have in general in game. Because, for example, this fast travel, it doesn't change whenever you pick the now I travel faster. But this, the sooner you get, basically whenever you unlock tier 2, I would go grab it. All right, then next things, what was next? This is no. Next, what is important from this tier is the Reaper. It gives you back 25% of time dilation per kill. What it means, basically, if you shoot a weapon that uses 25% of your time dilation and you shoot in the head and kill enemy, it will give you back. And basically you have infinite time slowing effect, which will not be the case. Most likely the weapon either uses more of the time dilation or you need more than one shot, all right? But it definitely increases the time you spend, because you spend and then one enemy is killed, you regain, you can kill more enemies, you regain. Up to 3 enemies easily in the headshot can be killed. If you have this awesome Reaper that changes fights drastically, go with it next, all right? While we are on the same subject, killing enemies in the head with improved time dilation, you want to pick Scanner, because Scanner gives extra bonus to headshot and weak spot damage. Simple as that. You do more damage in time dilation. Pay attention, this is in time dilation. So even if you don't have started the fight, you are in sneak, you see enemy, you open a sniper rifle, scope, you got the shot, hit quickly time dilation, and then do the shot. And then basically you can unclick the slowing time. What it means, in that half of the second when you clicked shooting, you will have this bonus 20% when you shoot in the head. And if the enemy is patrolling or something, you will secure that headshot. Simple as that. You will use that time dilation because of the headshot. So this definitely synergizes together with this skill, with this skill, with this skill, with a lot of skills, okay? So yeah, this is definitely what you want. One extra, another way how you survive tough fights, even if at the beginning every enemy looks silly and you kill everyone and everything, eventually someone will get at you or shoot you and you will lose health. So when you're fighting gang of enemies or something, this will restore your health just because you shoot enemy. And again, this gives you more option to sell off first aid kits. More money for everything else for the game. So this also really influences the game in the way you want to play it, all right? Then the last one, the least one actually, would be the Collector. And Collector, the only thing that changes, basically, in this game, you don't see items that you can lockpick and pick up from the land when they are far away. When you get close, then only then you know, oh, this apple can be picked up. This changes quite a lot, this looting behavior, because whenever you enter a building or something, you see, oh, in that shelf, that stuff I can pick. And that actually really improves, it's life improvement. It's not essential, but considering how much lootables there are in the game. You will loot like hell out of it, alright? This actually makes quite a big impact on the gameplay. So that's why I put it. I will now go through what to pick and why I would avoid something, okay? So let's continue the journey. Whenever you open up the tier 3, to be fair, somewhere at this point, you don't need 5 points in tier 2. You can pick 10 out of first tier, and then it will unlock the tier 3. So then at some point, you probably from this one to pick up this negotiator. When you feel the need, you want to purchase something from vendor or something, this is extra 20 reduced prices plus if you have a reputation bonus, reputation discount, simple as that. So yeah, when you start buying, go with that. And from the last tier, to be honest, I have only 3 perks I can suggest. One is for sure, in the first you pick up additional 50 kilograms. Now you have 100. You see, this perk literally is twice as good as the first one. Why wouldn't you get it? I say you would. You can of course do something else, but you can do entirely something else. But just at the beginning, this will be life-changing. Afterwards, you can reset on something. So this again gives a lot more chance to loot everything, to pick up every weapon without breaking it down, but selling it later with extra price and then purchasing everything you want from everything. So you see how a lot of those perks and behavior, how you play, synergizes, right? That's one. Second is okay. I'll go here with critical. So whenever you kill an enemy, next shot is critical, and this really synergizes together with extra time dilation. Killing restores your time dilation. Extra shot in headshot and whatnot. Because listen up. Let's say there are, in most cases, there will be humans and whatnot, and you want to kill them in time dilation, like super sneaky, awesome playthrough gameplay. The first shot you will do most likely will be sneak attack. You just crouch down, it costs you nothing, and before you do that, you get extra damage. But the first shot alerts them, and if you kill somebody, well, or do first 2 kills, they will change from alert to engaged mode, and you basically lose your sneak bonus. Simple as that. Even if you shoot in the head, even if you have every other bonus, you lose that bonus. So this makes sure when you kill first enemy and you are now in the fight and you don't have sneak bonus, instead you have guaranteed critical hit. So you can make another shot in head because of this extra weak spot and extra headshot bonus, and kill another one and get more. So you see what I'm doing here? See? Okay. And now let's get to the last point. Whenever shit goes down, you are out of time dilation, your sniper is out of ammo, anything, and basically the casual fight breaks out. This is where the last one kicks in. Penetrating shot. It definitely will not benefit from sniper rifle because you shoot in the head, they die, simple as that. But what this does is every shot in enemy reduces their armor for 10 seconds. It doesn't mean, but basically what is important, it stacks up. What it means, when you're done shooting with your sniper rifle, you start shooting with rifle, with even if you are clicking like a crazy with pistol. 10 first shots, every shot will do more and more damage, and not only from you, but also from your companions. And if you pick up some heavy gun or something, or just there are no miniguns, but similar like that shoot a lot of bullets in little time. Or actually, I'm just thinking, if you use shotgun and shoot right away, 8 or 12 bullets right away, they all will stack up right away. So the next shot will be already with reduced enemy armor by 10. You see, this is basically, it cancels out other ways, but there will be a lot of things and a lot of big creatures and animals you can't kill with one headshot. At least in high difficulty, not supernova. Supernova probably is, I think it's actually the same with health and damage, but this goes together, alright? So this is my suggested point. If you are a lone wolf, go here. When you level up, basically you can pick this one out and put it somewhere else. But in general, these are my suggested, and that's where I would go. Well, where I'm not going, I will show you. There's another way to increase your carrying capacity, but you need to have companions. So basically this is from companions. Putting here puts you in the shoes that you always need those companions, right? So it's again, if you're a lone wolf, yeah. If this is for companions and lone wolf is something differently. So another point I'm not going to suggest is, as you can see, these whatever reason, critical hit, your companion uses ability, or your companion is killing someone, right? Resets ability. Chance, at least. You can pick all of them, but where it will lead, you can all the time use your companion abilities, which sounds great, but when you test it out, whenever you click companion ability, there's a small cutscene basically in the middle of fight where your companion yells something and hits something. Pay close attention when this movie happens. You are, and everyone else is continuing to do the things. You are not doing nothing because you are controlling your character. You stop shooting basically. So whenever your companion does this little move, this ability, first it takes time, second it shows you that animation, and third you lose a little bit damage in there. So whenever this companion ability is reset again and again, you can use it again and again, you will end up with hitting and just watching a little, and the animation is exactly the same all the time. It gets boring quite a lot. So I would not go there. Simple as that. And last but not least, I will not spend on others. Just as I mentioned in my main tips and tricks, pay close attention that there are requirements to kick in. For example, this one you need to have. You need to be alone for this to kick in, actually, right? And another one's, I don't know, the science weapons, the health, when health is under 25. In this game, actually, health bar goes down really fast. Few shots and you're dead. I don't know how it would be really hard to hold your health under 25% to benefit out from this one. And the most important, I tested out myself out and I was really disappointed, is this one. And let me give you advice why this is bad. Let's read it out. What it does: increases your movement and action speed when in tactical time dilation is active by 25%. Doesn't mean, all right? Movement and action. What is action speed? Action, right? My logical thinking was, and I think everyone thought the same, when you hit tactical time dilation, for example, you take sniper rifle, you can do 2 shots, and basically one shot will take half of the time, the time dilation, and another shot takes another, and basically you are out of slowed time. Simple as that. If this perk, at least it tries to explain, like, your actions will be faster, so it means I can faster, so my shot should be faster. At least that's how it works in Fallout. When some weapon shoots faster, you can shoot more times in this slowed period, right? Kind of logical. It's not the case. It doesn't work like that. I took it, I had this extra 25%, and it still was exactly 2 sniper shots, and my time dilation was gone. I was like, Oh, really? So, you screwed me over. So, if you had the same idea, it doesn't work. You can move probably 25% more, faster. I think it's more. But the action speed doesn't change. Not a fucking single thing, right? That's really disappointing, so don't take that. And another one I was just thinking, yeah, this one is also when you activate tactical time dilation, blah blah blah, you continue to have normal speed. And this one as well. Yeah. Reduce penalty when moving. No, this is in general moving, but this tactical dilation, to be fair, best case scenario when you use it in that slow time, you do shooting, not running, because the bullets coming at you, they fly in the same trajectory, everything. Even if you slow down the time, the bullets are 10 times faster than you, and you will get them in your armor anyways. So in that slow time, most likely you used to aim in the head or in the barrel or something and shoot. So those bonuses that give extra movement in tactical, for example, this one, dilation, in my opinion, is a bit waste. This tactical time dilation is really awesome for shooting, for accuracy, for headshots, for all that. Why would you move? Oh, I click and then I move slowly. Well, okay, this one, it means you move in the same speed. That would be something that you have extra boost. You can avoid bullets and something. No, you want to shoot enemies. Avoiding bullets only uses your tactical time dilation, and you have less left to actually do shooting. But the sooner you shoot every enemy down, there's no bullets coming to you. So alright, quickly, critical chance for companions. Wait, what? Yeah, companion critical chance. You want to play the game, not the companions. Armor base rating. At the end, you will have around 100 armor for your head, helmet, and body armor. Extra bonus 5 is less than 2-3% of bonus. At the beginning, it's a lot. Later on, it diminishes. There's no point of it. This is pure shit. Walking speed, as I said, you will be more running than anything else. Extra health. If you're dying a lot, I don't know. Then take a companion. It will be more fun. When you take companion, yeah, this is really important. Notice this is must have, because XP is given. Kill experience is counted by the who last shot. If you and your companions are shooting at enemy, you need to have the last bullet in enemy that kills it to have full experience. Without this point, when your companion kills it, you get less experience. From my, let's say, what I noticed, when you have this skill, you have exact same experience. When companions kill, then you kill. So if you are planning to play with companions, this is must have. Otherwise, you will lose experience, because you can't control if you are the one who is giving this final shot to enemy, all right? Extra accuracy while moving. Okay, fine. Not going to take in any circumstances. Yeah, these are for resetting abilities. Not going to take. Science weapon do little to none damage. I would never ever pick this up. This I already explained how bad it is. Consumables weight. Consumables are pretty weightless, and you will sell them the heaviest thing in your inventory you will be carrying around is weapons and armor, and they sell for a lot. So this will not change as much your gameplay. I would pick anything else that helps with weight than this one. Dialogue skill 10. Yeah, lose 1 perk point to get 10 skill points. Maybe it's for you, not for me. Another science weapon damage. Yes, this will be already together giving 100% boost, and you lose perk points. 2 perk points lost. No way. As I explained, yeah, this will be hard to keep your health below it to benefit from this. Ranged weapon sway and movement penalty accuracy. This is again if you are running and using. Why are you running? Why are you running? This is from me. I hope you recognize it. I don't know. Oh, if you're bad with aiming, probably it will help, but anything else will help you more. This is something. Listen up. Headshot kill will explode and damage enemies around. There's 2 pointers why would you not take it. One is 2.5 meters are really close range. There will be always enemies further away, which means there will be always, you can't kill them. It's not beneficial from this blast at all. And secondly, if you get damage other enemies in the way from the headshot from the first kill, this headshot kill, you will get out of the alert. You will get the right away the engaged fight. This why I was not particularly picking it up, because when enemies are spread from their location, if you manage to kill by first and one shot, there's actually a slowdown. It shows you the headshot kill. No one of them gets alerted if you're further away, so they don't hear you, and you can pick one by one enemies. If you are shooting and then they're exploding, so either some enemy needs to be near, it means there will be alert, either they are separated and then this is wasted point again. Oh, just for the gameplay and how the enemies are pretty spread out, it doesn't make a lot of sense to take it just like that. Then when you're using Heller, your downed companions are revived with small amount of health, really big cooldown. And if your companions are dying, then most likely you are dying and then you do something wrong entirely. If you are not dying, then your companions will be revived. Basically, there's other ways how you improve. Then you need to improve your companions in general. So this 15 minutes cooldown. I went through without it, right? Then this one as well. Skill bonuses from armor and armor bonus rating. So armor bonus rating 10%. I'd say it's a little bit too low, because armor you want pretty heavy armor, and the skill bonuses you will not rely on them because they don't unlock tiers, skill tiers, right? This is additional bonus. You have an extra persuade or something that is good. In dialogues it helps, but lockpick skill or something, they don't unlock the tiers themselves, right? This would be nice, but we'll get to the last bonus point for you actually in the moment. Thick skin, 15%. Don't need shit. I explained already, this is basically to avoid bullets. You spend tactical dilation to avoid bullets. You need tactical dilation to do headshots, not job. Here, when you do melee build, this is must have, because your melee damage, not kill damage, is returned as health. Basically, every hit will heal you. This would be basically it's vampiric skill. It must have for melee build. That's something separate. I will not touch that topic, but you understand. This probably you will get a lot of effects on you. There will be a lot of enemies throwing, kicking and everything, and you will have eventually, but literally this perk asks you to suffer to get better damage. No, you will play smart better and avoid and dodge and everything to get out of harmful effects. So no way. And this, this is when you are playing without companions. Then again, this detection radius, you need to kill enemies. You will start shooting, then the fight breaks out, and this perk is pointless. Whenever the stealth is broken, it's gone until the fight ends. So again, not that useful. last but not least, bonus for everyone who's super patient and went through all with me with all this. If you looked closely, I will reset everything. You will ever in this game, well, not ever, with asterisks, 15 points. So you have limited amount of perk points. Only if you take a flaws, when you get a flaw, something is reduced for you in skill points or in damage received, and you get extra perk points. In my playthrough, killing, dying, bleeding, it was approximately 4 or 5 times. It was like, I see you need to get a flaw because you do something. So it is possibility to have 5 extra points. Basically, you are trading them for skill points. And imagine you put 100 skill points to get, I don't know, science. Yeah, science, 100. And then this flaw is like, yeah, you lose 1 science point. And this perk is gone. Not quite sure you want to have to do that. All right. So there's upside downsides, and that you saw. You can go back and see my suggested points, and probably you already heard everything enough. But yeah, I hope you guys now if you look all the videos, tips and tricks about Outer Worlds, about skills, where I explain a lot in details what and how, and perks, guys, now you're ready to jump in. Make no mistakes in choosing skills, perks, builds, everything, and you guys will have best time in the game. You are ready. You, my dear friends, are ready. So thank you for watching. This was Morris, perk learning in Outer Worlds. And thanks for watching. Clicking like and subscribe or sharing with friends definitely helps me. And we will meet in next videos. Cheers.